What's going on, everyone? Today we're going to be discussing one of Midjourney's new features called upscaling, and we'll go over what it is, how to use it, and how it might be useful for you. Here are the patch notes from Midjourney's Discord page. Upscaling basically takes images and increases the resolution while retaining their quality. And what Midjourney did was add two different upscalers, so a 2x upscaler and a 4x upscaler, which both come in the form of a button underneath images that you create. And what those are going to do is basically multiply the amount of pixels in the image by either 2 or 4. The result of this is larger and more intricate images that are beneficial in so many different situations where finer details are crucial. So as you can imagine, digital artists and designers, people who are printing on demand. So if you're trying to print an image onto a t-shirt, anyone that's hoping to print an image and hang it on their wall, people in advertising, e-commerce, any content creators or web developers, anytime that you're trying to make an image large and have fine detail, this is going to be very important. Using the feature is really pretty easy. The first thing that you're going to do is put your prompt in, and then you're going to upscale your favorite. So in this case, I'm going to pick the third image. And then once that image is upscaled, you're now going to have the option to either click upscale 2x or upscale 4x. So in this case, we're going to upscale it 4x, and then we'll do a quick comparison of the two images so I can show you exactly what the differences are. After the upscale was complete, I went ahead and downloaded each of the images. On the left, we have the normal image. On the right, we have the version that's upscaled 4x. So the first thing I wanted to point out when you look at the picture details is that the pixels are 1024 by 1024. And then on the right, the pixels are multiplied by 4, right? So we have 4096 by 4096. And then taking a look at the image, it's hard to tell from far away, but when you start to zoom in on things like the tree branches on both of the images, you can see the amount of detail in the right image versus the left image. So the 4x upscaled image, you can actually see it in the tree branches, you can see it in the wood on the porch here. And as you can imagine, as you start to print things to put on your wall or put on a t-shirt, even like big images on a website, you really need this fine detail so that the image looks clear. The last thing to note, if you're trying to print your images, normally the rule of thumb, and I took a little snip from the Midjourney website here too, is that you're aiming for 300 dpi. So what that means is you want to divide your amount of pixels by 300 and you'll get the size of print that you can use. So for example, if your image is 1024 by 1024 and you divide that by 300, you can make a 3" by 3" print that is good quality. Now, since we upscaled this to 4096 by 4096 pixels, we can now make that image 13.7 by 13.7 inches. So you can see where this really starts to play a role in, how big your prints can be based on the amount of pixels in that image. As always, thank you so much for watching.